So today we have a Shadow and Schmooze Get Ready With Me video on the look I'm wearing right now, obviously. Used some stuff I haven't used in a while or ever. Used the Anarchy Urban Decay palette, some new glazed lip paints. Also, I forgot to mention it, but I did already prime my face with my Baby Benefit Professional, and I finished off with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Also my child. So if you want to hear me talk to myself and get ready, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm having a pretty good skin day today, so I think I'm just going to go with Ready, Set, Gorgeous and mix it in with my Manic Panic Dream Tone, the love of my life. I took a sleeping pill last night and this morning I had like 4 cups of coffee, so I'm feeling a little bit interesting right now. This is going to be a fun video. So I'm just putting a little bit of Ready, Set, Gorgeous on the back of my hand and then mixing in Dream Tone to lighten it up. And I just put like 2 pumps of Dream Tone in there. This foundation is probably like 5 shades too dark for me. I don't know why they made Katy Perry look like a pale princess and then they made the lightest shade like an NC30. So to blend this in, I'm using my Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki. I've talked about this foundation lots before, but basically it just gives you the prettiest like natural looking finish, but it still gives you good coverage. My kind of foundation. So I have a lot to talk to you guys about in this video. Where do I begin? I'm going to be answering some of your questions from previous Shadow and Schmooze videos. Thank you to everyone who commented on the Milani video. I asked you guys to comment what you're doing with your lives because I like knowing about you guys rather than just, you know, me talking to a camera. I like putting like visuals, you know, and a lot of freaking people commented, so it was really fun reading all of your comments. So I'll link that video over here if you guys want to go see that if you haven't seen it yet. There are some very motivational and inspiring women that watch my videos, so that was really cool to see. We're tying back the hair. I hope I shaved my armpits. We're in the clear. So here's my face with 1 layer of Ready, Set, Gorgeous on and Dream Tone. Then I like to give it a little more coverage and brighten up the under eyes with my go-to concealers. I mentioned these in my May Raves and Rejects, but I've literally been using these every single day. Shout out to all the people who told me that you can actually remove the sponge. I will be removing that. So I just mix in a little bit of my NYX Lavender Concealer. It helps to lighten it up. So then I just slap this under the eyes. And apparently the eyelashes. You can see the difference between no concealer and concealer. I actually look like an awake human being now. I still can't get the damn fly out of my room, so if you see it buzzing around, I feel like we should just embrace him and name him and he can like be my pet. What should we name him? I'm thinking Jorge, but Jorge was my fish's name, so I don't know if I can really do that. Is that like against pet protocol? Jorge also died. Then I just run whatever's left down the bridge of my nose a little bit on my forehead, chin. If you use your hands for a lot of products like I do for mixing, I always just keep a pack of wipes in my drawer. I just use like the Rite Aid brand baby wipes. And they're also just good to have to like clean up your makeup station afterwards. What the hell is going on? It's not the trash man. They do this every day at like 8 a.m. To set my under eye, like always, I'm using my Physicians Formula correcting powder. Someone commented on one of my last videos and asked, since it's a correcting powder, they were kind of confused about how to wear it. I just wear it however I feel like wearing it. It is light enough for my skin, so I could technically put this all over, but I feel like that kind of washes me out a little bit. So I just like to use it for my under eye to lighten it up, and then the other areas of my face that I highlighted. But if you have skin that is fairer than mine, you could for sure use this all over. Don't be scared just because it says correcting powder. So my favorite powder, which I actually forgot to include in my May Raves and Rejects, I don't know how I forgot it, but it's the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten powder in Porcelain. This is probably the best powder I have ever used. If you like a matte finish, you won't like this. It definitely is like a satin finish, but it looks really natural on the skin. I don't get oily throughout the day. It just sets my makeup really nicely, and it is totally worth the price tag. I will be for sure repurchasing this. If you haven't tried this, I will link it down below, and I would highly recommend you getting it because it is amazing. Combing through the brows. If you want to know how I do my brows, I have a whole brow tutorial that you can watch, so I will be right back. I got my brows on. Are we straight? I think so. So for blush, I'm going to go with Tarte Dollface. I haven't used this in a while. A couple years ago, if you watched my videos then, this used to be like my go-to everyday favorite blush. Just gives you a really pretty pink flush, and I'm not using my usual Morph brush that I use to apply it because it's not nearly as pigmented as my Wet n Wild one, which can actually be nicer in a blush because then it's easier to blend and it's not as difficult to work with. Ooh, yeah, like this. I'm just using the e.l.f. complexion brush to apply this bad boy. All I'm doing today is I have a phone interview with a company, and then I have a final exam that I haven't started studying for, go to the library and write a paper that I haven't started due tomorrow. So can you tell it's senior year? So there we have it. I like this blush. Not too much, you know? I'm gonna apply some Lipsol lip balm. Stuff is amazing. I like it because it feels more waxy than greasy. I hate chapsticks that feel like they're just gonna like rub off your lips in 2 seconds. And it smells like mint. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. You can get this at Walmart for like $5 and it's pretty good. Jorge, you need to calm down. Guys, what is my life coming down to? I'm talking to a fly right now. What else is new? Oh yeah, so I've been thinking a lot lately about, that made it sound really serious, I'm really just talking about lighting. I've been thinking about getting the Diva ring light. Comment down below and let me know if any of you have it and what you think about it. I know it's pretty pricey, but my birthday's coming up. It's June 11th, turning 22, and I was thinking about asking it for my birthday. But the other thing with that is that I don't know where I'm going to be in literally 15 days. I'm going to be moving to San Francisco or to Seattle. Kind of up in the air along with the whole drop situation right now. I went to Seattle last weekend, which you knew if you follow my Twitter, which is thataylaa. Kind of really like fell in love with it. Such an awesome city. So much to do, but it doesn't feel like a super overwhelming big city. So I'm really hoping that the job situation works out there or in San Francisco. You just never know. So I'm just fussing with the NYX matte eyeshadow in Brick right now. Putting a little bit in the cap just to even it out. This is pretty much a dupe for MAC Brown Script. I love this color. It's amazing. Just blending this in the crease. And I think for the rest of the eyes, we're going to use the Urban Decay Anarchy palette because I ordered this a while ago, and look at the packaging, so cute. I ordered this a while ago and I like have used it one time, so we're using it today. I can't go too intense because I'm going on campus. I mean, I guess I could go intense, why not? What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to address the fact that people are saying that I don't smile in my videos. You guys, I have this thing where I cannot smile while I'm moving my mouth talking. It's this weird condition. I don't know what it's called, but I have it. And instead of like sitting here trying to smile while I talk and whatever, sorry, but that's not me. That's not how I talk. I wish I could look really happy when I was talking. That would be nice because I wouldn't have like chronic bitch face, but I just can't. I smile a lot in real life. I laugh a lot in real life, but you guys don't see that because when you're talking to yourself in a room, it's, you know, unless I make myself laugh. So yeah, sorry, I'll smile when I can. My Sigma E40 is missing at the moment. Oh, found it. Seriously, I've been looking for that for like 3 days. So I'm gonna use my Sigma E40 just to blend out all of those lines. This is like literally the best brush ever invented for blending. I just do like circular and then windshield wiper motions, you know. What else did I have to talk about? I made a list of the stuff that you guys asked me to talk about, so just going off of that. Someone asked what my natural hair color is. My natural hair color is strawberry blonde. I don't even remember what it looks like because I've had it black since like 8th grade. I feel like this is my natural hair color. It's not, but that's what I tell myself. So then I'm going in with the Anarchy palette, and one of the only shades that I've used in this is this guy right here, and it is this gorgeous like muted pink kind of taupey color. If I can find my brush. Can't find a brush, so we're just going in with this little angled thing. Actually, fuck the brush. I'm gonna use my finger. Applies better anyway. Like, look at how beautiful that color is. I don't even know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's like the perfect matte shade. I'm gonna go back in with Sigma E40 and blend. Normally I would add another color to in the outer V or something right now, but since I am going on campus, I just gonna keep it basic. I'm gonna take that same color and run it along my bottom lash line. So then I'm going to use this bottom thing, which is so freaking hard to open. It's like a workout trying to get it open. I think that's why I never go for this palette, because it's such a pain in the ass to get open. Seriously. Hallelujah. Finally got it open, and I just dented the blush, and it's all over my shirt. So there's a couple blushes in here and a highlight. I think I'm just gonna use this highlight for my, what? Oh, there's blush on my finger. I'm gonna use this highlight for my inner corner. This is pretty subtle. Every time I put on that lid color, I forget how much I love it. I don't know why I don't wear that every day. Because you need to switch up your makeup, Taylor. You have way too much. So the winged liner I'm going to be using is my Physicians Formula Eye Booster, which I need to get another one. It's usually a lot more black than it's going to show up, but need to make a trip to Rite Aid. So I just make a base like that, and then kind of create this wing. I'm going to take some of that same e.l.f. eyeshadow and put that on my bottom lash line. And you only want to put this on like the outer third of your eye, or else you're going to be looking a little bit raccoony. Bam. So for mascaras, I'm going to be using the usual MAC Prep and Prime, Maybelline Falsies, and then Wet n Wild Mega Length on the bottom, which I really need to get a new one. This is kind of disgusting. It's like completely rubbed off, but still works. I will be back. I ended up using L'Oreal Carbon Black first, and now I'm going to go over it with Falsies because I don't know, I felt like it. Okay, so eyes are done. For lips, I'm going to be using the Girl Glazed Lip. Fuck. I got a package. So anyways, today we're going to be using the Glazed Lip Paint from LA Girl. These are brand new. They sent me all 6 to try out. So comment down below if you guys want to see like a review, swatches, try on video wearing these guys. I've tried a few of them out so far, and I do really like them. They're super pigmented. The only thing is it's very difficult to apply because you can see the applicator. And they are super pigmented, so it's a little tricky to apply. Today I'm using blushing, and it's like a really pretty mauve color that you'll see in a second. So I'm going to be using a lip brush because it's kind of impossible to get a clear cut line. Pretty sure my lip brush still has black cat in it. Yep, we're getting a kind of ombre lip right now. So there we go. I love the color, very difficult to apply. They do have a minty scent to it, which I really like. Is that everything? I feel like that went by really fast. Gotta love 4th day hair. It's the only time I get volume though. So here is the final look, and it's already all over my teeth. If you guys like Shadow and Schmooze videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know. Comment down below if you have any questions or get ready with me topics that you want to be addressed in the next video, and we can talk about those. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. See, I smiled.